In this lecture, I want to talk about poisoning. We learned a lot in the previous lecture about mutexes and the benefits that they give us, but you might have been wondering what would happen if the thread panicked while holding the lock. When that occurs, our mutex has become poisoned. This is obviously very undesirable because when this happens, all other threads are unable to access the data since it is likely tainted. So I went ahead and created an example here, and I instantiated a new atomic reference counted mutex, and then I also cloned it into the lock2 variable. And now remember, arc clone produces a new arc instance which points to the same allocation on the heap as the source arc, but it increments its reference count. So this arc is pointing to this one up here. So inside here, we're going to take the lock and then we're going to panic. So up here, when we acquire the lock, our lock is currently completely acceptable. But calling the panic macro here, while this thread was holding the lock, our mutex is now poisoned. And for us to recover from this, we can do a match statement. And we can try to match on what gets returned when we try to access the lock that became poisoned. And if OK is returned, then that's good. We get our value back. But if it's poisoned, then we can call into inner to recover the mutex and the data inside of it. And when we're able to do that, then we're able to access the data as normal, and we will have our mutex back. And to demonstrate this, I can run this program, and we see that I have printed out the value 1. Well, when I created the new mutex, our value was 0. We poisoned it here, and then in our match statement, we called into inner on it in order to recover it. And then I dereferenced the value inside of it. So here is basically 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, and then we return 1 back. And that is what was outputted back. So it's important to have this match statement running in the event that you think one of your threads might panic while holding the lock. So it's just something for you to think about.